Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Call it. Hey, 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 hey. A lot of mercy. What's up, y'all? This is King Simon, your brother, and people are tuning in, ready for this too. Happy New Year and Happy New You to all the family out there. Of course, you see my Cash App. If you want to make a donation, $1 up to $100. Totally up to you. I ain't begging. I'm just saying, hey, this is what keeps me moving, keeps me doing what I got to do. And like Brother Rich always said, keeps us independent and keep on bringing this good information. Big up North Carolina. Yeah, let's do a roll call. Where are you calling from? Where are you logging in from? I see North Carolina all in the building. North Carolina is in the building. Respect to you. HPN, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Queens, New York, London, England. What's up, London? How are you? Gotta visit my family out there in London, man. So I get this passport right, I'll be out there. Wisconsin. What's up, Wisconsin? How you doing? San Antonio, Texas. Illinois is in the building. JoJo, what's up, girl? T.O., I haven't been to Toronto in years, donkey years, we used to say. Texas in the building, Washington, D.C. We used to go island hopping on my radio show. Now we're going state hopping right now. So if you're in another state or you're another island or another country, just say it. Just put it up there. What's up, Atlanta, Baltimore in the building? I can't wait to come out to Baltimore, man. I really want to buy some buildings out there, to tell you the truth, and get some people living in some nice places. You know what I'm saying? Develop peace to all of y'all. And of course, like it says, of course, we're going to get into this 2019 breakdown from a mathematical perspective. It is 9:04 on the East Coast, or 9:05. Charlotte, North Carolina, in the building. What's up? My energy is up, family. I am happy that we are in 2019, and I want to share it with all of you why you should be happy, why each and every one of you out there at the sound of my voice should pay attention to the vibration of this new year. That's right, Jupiter energy is in full effect. Like Leap 2 Soul just said, yes, Jupiter deals with the expanding planet, expansion on multiple levels. But remember, Las Vegas. What's up, Vegas? Vegas. I'm coming out there. I'm coming out there just to visit and see for the first time. I've never been to Vegas, so I might be in Vegas around my birthday, February 1st. So I might be on the strip over there. Although I don't gamble, I just want to check it out for the first time. I've never been there, so I'm coming out there to check out Vegas for the first time ever. A lot of mercy. I'm gonna come with all my energy. But like the person said up online here, this is the Jupiter energy that we in. It's all about expansion and growing, and because we are in those expansive years and under those expansive numbers, all of us should expand universally wherever you may be on this planet, regardless of anything. You should thoughts, at least if you're not going to expand your business and expand your brand, expand your mind by reading and studying the internal you so you could bring out the true internal you of who you are and bring it out to other people. That's what it's all about, bringing your best to the world. Now, like I like to say, I tell people numerology has duality. So if you don't understand duality, duality means that it can be a very interesting, a low frequency year if you don't learn to operate on a higher frequency. Because really, there's no bad or good numbers. There's no such thing as bad or good numbers, but there's energy that's connected to the numbers. There's energy that comes with the frequency of a number that can give you either high or low. It's either high or low, not bad or good. I don't even like to say bad or good or positive or negative, but because we're in this realm, we might call it positive, negative, or good or bad. But please understand, this is going to be a powerful year of expansion, a powerful year of exposure, a powerful year of expression on one hand. But remember, exposure, expression, and expansion can either be expanded on a higher frequency or a lower frequency. If you don't understand that, that is going to be your problem, your issues. Yes, this is a very good year because it adds up to a number 3. The 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 equals 12, which 1 plus 2 is a 3. And remember, 3 is that Jupiter and expansion energy. Now, if anybody got my book, did I bring my book out here? That's a surprising thing. I didn't bring my book out here, but it's all right. If you and yes, three and the number three is association with people born under the sign of Pisces and Sagittarius. So this can be a very good year for you on one hand, but like I said, numerology has a duality. And if I don't tell you the duality, it'd be wrong for me not to tell you the duality of it, because in the weaknesses, you got to learn from your weaknesses so you can rise to a higher level and learn to manage your weaknesses and strengthen your strength on multiple levels. Very important that we understand that. Very important that we understand that. So when you look at those type of energies and work with those type of energies and learn how to use it for your best, your benefit, it's up to you how you use it and when you want to use it. And like my book says, numbers are simple, people are complicated. And usually the complications come about because of what has happened to your life, what has happened to your, what maybe people have been down in you, maybe there's no support, you've never had support. And we got to overcome all of that, because all of us, even if you're a twin, even if you're born triplets or you have septuplets, all of us came through the union of the male and feminine energy. And it usually takes 1,000,000 or more sperm cells to get through to that, to allow that one sperm cell to get to the ovum in that woman. So you already went through the battle. Now you're here on this realm to do what you're supposed to do and try to manage yourself on a higher level. Try to manage yourself on a higher level. I heard a pastor once says, learn to manage your weakness and strengthen your strength. So in 2019, this is a very good time to learn to strengthen your strength on other levels. Now, I'm going to run down the Zodiac and some of the numbers connected to the Zodiac and how it can help you. Okay, so I'm going to run down some of the Zodiac numbers, its numbers, frequencies connected to that Zodiac, and how it can help you if you fall under that particular Zodiac first. As a matter of fact, please check out my brother Rich when he just did Ra Aku, the cosmophysician. Ra Aku is one of the best cosmophysician. He brings his form of astrology in 100%, and he drops it down, but he calls it cosmophysics. Right now in the background, I got Florida in my background. I'm in Florida down here in the nice warm weather, and I'm having a good warm time. So first and foremost, if you are born under the sign of Aries, Aries is connected to the number 9. That is the first sign in the Zodiac. Usually in the Aries sign, that is the beginning sign. That is the spring season. That is really the actual natural new year. We just came out of a fiscal new year where all the money is being accounted for and what we're going into the next season and how we're going to move. But it's preparing for the spring season also. So number 9 plus the number 3 equals 12. And that, remember, those born under the Aries is connected to the number 9, and 9 plus the number 3 year is a 12. So it tells me that all number 9s have to think about expansion on multiple levels, mentally, spiritually, and physically. So all those born under the sign of Aries, because it's connected to the number 9, and when you add the 9 plus the 12, 2 that plus the 9 plus the 3 equals 12, and 1 plus 2 is that number 3 energy. So it's important. Okay, so people, like, this is a good book to get, and I've showed this book before, many times before. If you could get it online, this man has been transitioned for years already. I think he passed on in I forgot what year he passed on, but this is a good book to have in your arsenal. I've said that before. If you haven't seen it, get it. Now, in the number 3, according to him, he says, more knowledge, practical wisdom, time to complete old projects, new friends and acquaintances. All right, that's it. More knowledge and practical wisdom. In other words, dealing with more knowledge, that is the expansion. That means you must seek more in a number 3 year, especially dealing with the Aries, and also especially dealing with people born under the sign like Aries and Scorpio, because Aries and Scorpio share that number 9 energy. So if most of us born on Aries, but starting with Aries first, because that's the first heated sign in the zodiac dealing with the spring weather. So from that heated sign, you're supposed to have asserted heated assertiveness in how you pursue your expansive growth and and really push forward, because Aries is known as that first zodiac sign that pushes forward from the spring to bring about things and start putting plants out and laying the seeds and putting the seeds down so it can start to spring up and grow. So we got to realize that's why spring is there. That's why Aries is right there in the spring. But dealing with the numbers, Aries connected to number 9 plus the 3 year, which is a 12, adds up to a 3, adds up to a 12. This is also a very good time for financial gain, very good time for name and honor. It also it's a very good time for speakers and orators. It's a very good season for people who want to write and public speaking. This is the number 3 year that we're in, but specifically with those people born under the sign of the Aries or born under the number 9 or having a 9 personal year, which is, this is very good for those born under the 9 personal year, because the 9 itself, dealing with that is also important. But dealing with Aries, then going to Taurus now. Now, Taurus is ruled by the number 6. And 6 plus 3 is 9. And in numerology, 9 deals with the completion, the endings, the finishing of certain things, but also successfully finishing, successfully ending things. And also the detoxing year, the cleansing year, the importance of cleansing yourself on multiple levels. You know, what you say, and remember, like I said, the number I said about the Aries. Aries is a number 9 energy only because 9 is connected to the Mars energy. Mars energy. And I'm talking to Aries. Now I'm going into Taurus. Taurus is connected to number 6, and 6 represents the love, balance, truth, and harmony. But when you add the 6 plus the number 3 this year, because 2019 is a number 3 year, that equals 9. So that deals with being mindful of your tongue and who you speak to and who you speak about. And more so, what's so interesting with the 3 and the 9 and the 6, because they're multiple of each other, you always have to be mindful of how you speak and how you do things, and learn to do things with love and not try to be destructive on how you're doing things. So back to the Taurus. Taurus, people born under the Taurus energy will be under the number 6 frequency, which is the love frequency, but also because we're adding it to the year that we're born, that's the number 3 year that we're born, that's equal, the year that we're in, that's the number 3, that's the number 9 energy that we're dealing with. So that 9 energy is completion, detoxing, getting rid of people, places, and things you no longer need to be around, honor in society, success by combat or competition. Very good time for that. Also, unexpected financial gain through lottery, inheritance, and other sources. Also, good timing, time for organizing yourself, because what you're doing in a 9-year cycle, Taurus people, what you're doing in a 9-year cycle, remember, 9 is that completion and ending. So you're preparing for the number 1 year or the new beginning year that's coming. And I'm speaking to the various signs. So this is speaking in general to different signs, different zodiac signs. So we did Aries first. We're going into Taurus. We're going into Gemini next. I'm doing it in order. So Gemini is usually ruled in numerology to the number 5. 5 plus 3 is an 8. So this is a very good time for money. It's a very good time for understanding money, investing money, dealing with money, but also dealing with legal issues, because 8 and 4 rules the legal world. So dealing with 8, because you're a Gemini, again, Geminis, those born under the sign of Geminis, it's connected to the number 5, and 5 plus this year, the 3 is an 8. So this is a good time to deal with the steel industry, iron industry, being mindful of your health, because that's one of the health cycles. Protecting your health is very important also. As a matter of fact, the number 8 energy rules it rules the intestinals, it rules the bones, teeth, knees, and various other parts of the body. So make sure, Geminis, in this year, you be very mindful of your health, be mindful of wrong prescriptions, wrong diagnosis, and make sure you get more than one opinion from whatever doctor you plan on going to. Get more than one opinion from whatever doctor you're going to. And That's very important. So I'm speaking to each sign. Those that are just tuning in, I'm talking about each and every sign. I'm not particularly going into individual reading. So we're coming through Gemini, and like I said, this is a number 8 year for the Gemini energy. Gaining victories over enemies and lawsuit is very cool. Is very important. But also, if you're going to deal with anything dealing with lawsuits and all that, Gemini, in this year, because this is one of your 8 years, remember, make sure you dot every I, cross every T, make sure everything is structured and disciplined and organized, and discipline yourself in how you want to deal with people in the legal world. Geminis, because your sign is connected to the number 5, and 5 plus this number 3 year is very important. Also, connect more with your elders in this year, connect more to your ancestors in this year, understand the ancestral connection. Forgive me, I'm outside and I'm just washing my back. So very important that you understand those type of things when you're in that 8th cycle, Gemini. Now, Cancers, we're going to Cancer next, family. Cancer sounds like it's going to be fun, but guess what? Cancer is ruled by the number 2 and the number 7. So let's deal with the 7 energy first, because 7 plus 3 equals 10, and that's a 1. So it deals with also being a leader, being creative in what you want to do, being the creative person that you're supposed to be. And that's a number 1 year for the Cancer in one sense, but also dealing with in a number 1 year, you got to be mindful of course, a healthy mindset. Also, being mindful of your physical body. Also, learning to achieve more on your jobs and your business. So, Cancer, this is a good year for your business and how you want to do things and how you want to present things and how you want to be the leader of different things, Cancer. So, very important. So, all the Cancers out there, because Cancer is connected to the number 2 and the 7, I wanted to deal with the number 7 because that 7 plus the 3 equals the 1 energy. And because we're in a 3-year energy, 1 is that leadership quality. But also in the health factor, be very careful of your heart, be careful of your blood, be careful of your blood pressure, be careful of your eyes in this year, Cancer. Be very careful of your eyes. So don't just jump up and look into a computer screen or a cell phone screen, because your eyes might go through some stuff this year, but pay close attention. Get things like Eye Bright, like Dr. Sabi used to sell, or what Ma sell, or contact KT, the Arch Degree. You can develop anybody having any type of eye issues. Make sure you contact all these various doctors that can help you out. Now, as we move from Cancer, let's go to Leo. Leo's ruled by the number 1 energy, and 1 plus the 3 equals 4. So, Leo, in this particular year, this is your number 4 year. All Leos out there, this is particularly for all Leos out there. I'm not doing individual numbers and your birthdays and all that, but all Leos, because the Leo is ruled by the number 1, and 1 plus 3, 2019, as up to the number 3, although 1 plus 3 equals 4, guess what? 4, this is about structure, organization, yes, and focusing, but also being very aware of your surroundings and who you keep in your surroundings. Also, success with difficulties, getting through some difficulties. And according to my this Indian numerology, it says financial gains, increased sources in income. Financial stability is also very good, and it's good in relationship with family and friends and partners, but also being very careful of secret haters and secret enemies. Talking to you, Leo. Being very careful of secret haters and secret enemies in your universal 4 year. Now going to the Virgos. Virgo is ruled by the number 5. 5 plus 3 is 8, and it's a very, again, the 8 comes up, just like Gemini was ruled by the 5 from an air perspective. Virgo is ruled by the 5 from an earth perspective. So if you find yourself being over analyzing, 8 dictates that you better analyze your money, because you're in a money cycle, Virgo. This year, you're in a money cycle. So analyze your money and make sure every T is crossed and every I is dotted in this particular year, because again, 2019 as up to 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, and Virgo is ruled by the number 5, and 5 plus 3 is 8. But because you are the one that analyze, make sure you analyze your finances and analyze the circle that you keep around you. Not everybody says that they're your friends are your friends. So be more be more connected to your ancestors in this year also, like Gemini, but Gemini comes from an air perspective. So if they understand anything as far as dealing with their money, Gemini, because y'all are in an 8 year this year too. If you understand anything dealing with your money, make sure you have a clear headed perspective and being very aware, and don't be scattered. So anybody that has the fives around them, whether you're born under five or you're a Virgo or Gemini, have to be very careful of not scattering your mind all over the place. Don't scatter your mind all over the place. Now, don't forget, go to my Cash App, stop playing. Give me that donation or that love gift if you can. Throw that donation if you can. And if you want a numerology session also, boom, guess what? You can get a numerology session even while I'm on my journey in my life. Okay, going to Libra. Libra is ruled by the number 6 that deals with the balance, harmony, truth, justice, reciprocity, not just with people, but with yourself, Libra. And because 6 plus 3 equals 9, this is another very good detox year for you. Just like Taurus is ruled by the 6, Libra is ruled by the 6. And Taurus is ruled by the 6 from an earth perspective. Libra is ruled by the 6 from an air perspective. So dealing with an air sign like Libra and with an earth energy, they have to also use the foundation of the 6th energy for their loving balance and harmony with themselves and with others, but also be the free-spirited air sign that they are and be able to move around. But try to avoid being all over the place, Libra. And because you're going into a number 9, this is, again, a very good completion year, very good understanding of completing your task, seeing things till it's finished. Just like the Taurus, you got to see things till it's finished, until it's done, until it's over. Very important. Stop starting and stopping the thing. Always move forward. All right, Libra. Now going into the Scorpio. Scorpio is a number 9, like the Aries, but Aries is the number fire energy, which deals with war and dispute and military on one side. But Scorpio is the other side of the number 9 energy, which is the passionate side. That's why they like to say Scorpions are the freaks. Well, that's probably why Scorpions are known as the freaks, because that 9 energy is a very, very, one of the most, 9 out of 9 and the number 5, they can be very addictive to certain things, addicted to love, addicted to sex, addicted to liquor, addicted to all kinds of stuff. So people born under the 9th or the 5, I always say, watch out for addiction. Be careful with addiction. And sisters, y'all be careful, especially brothers think they're the best thing since ice cream. People connected to the number 9. So, but that 9 plus the 3 again equals 12. So this is an expansion year. And those that are connected to the number 3, like Aries in this year, and 9 in this year, 3 deals with expansion, exposure, and also expression. But like I said earlier, duality is very important. So you could be exposed for the foolishness you're doing, especially if you have a reckless mouth this year. Especially if you're too reckless with your tongue, gossiping and doing other foolishness. You gotta be. I try to keep it real simple. I don't get too intricate unless we do an individual numerology session. That's what's important. Doing an individual numerology session is most important when it comes to dealing with me. Because once you do an individual numerology session, then I could get into the intricacies of your name and each core number in your birthday and what you're going through from year to year, from one dynamic to another. I could deal with your health. I could deal with your good numbers, your low frequency numbers, your challenge numbers, and all that kind of stuff. So moving from Scorpio to Sagittarius, Sagittarius is ruled by the number 3, just like the Pisces energy. So both Pisces and Sagittarius plus ruled by the 3, but when you add it to this 3, it equals to 6. So Sagittarius and Pisces have to maintain a certain balance with themselves. But Sagittarius, because you're fire energy, known as the entertainment sign and the expansion sign, also it deals with being very mindful when you're dealing with relationships in this year and who you deal. Love has a thin line nowadays, especially men born under the Sagittarius. Love has a thin line nowadays due to Me Too movements and all that kind of stuff. So you have to be very mindful of how you deal with people and be respectful and balanced and harmonize with yourself and others. People born under the Sag and people born under the Pisces, because both of them are connected to the number 3 in numerology. Okay, but we're dealing with the Sagittarius, the fire energy, because that's double in the fire. Pisces is a water sign. Sagittarius are fire energy. Sometimes they can be very assertive, and you got to be very careful on how you assert yourself with others and other people, and how you're dealing with people. Sagittarius, be very mindful of how you chat. If you chat too much, guess what? Something will go happen to you. So be careful on how you chat too much. In Jamaica, we used to call it chatterbox. All right. So going to the Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by the number 8. 8 is usually known as the karmic number because it's connected to Saturn and all that kind of stuff. But 8 plus the 3 equals the master number 11. 8 this year, good for you, Capricorn. This is all about paying attention to your inner self, revelatory stuff, writing your ideas as much as you can, Capricorn. Being forthright on how you do things and why you do things, and make sure you write down all your vision. Make sure you write down your vision. Set up a vision board because you're in a number 11 cycle, Capricorn. So anybody born under the sign of Capricorn, that's 11 cycle. That's what we're dealing with. So like I said, I'm reading all the signs. I'm reading all the signs and its connection to their numbers. So I'm up to Capricorn right now. I did it in order. I did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and I'm up to Capricorn, which is in a number 11 cycle. And remember, this 11 cycle is the visionary number. So whatever visions come to you now, Capricorn, write them down and try to put them to work. Or make sure you have a journal so you can put them to work. Pay close attention to that. Now, I'm up to Aquarius now. Aquarius is ruled by the number 4, which is ruled by the planet of Uranus. 4 plus the 3 is a 7. So my cycle is dealing with spirituality, what's going on in the spiritual introspection. That's why I'm traveling. I'm really not traveling to have fun. As a matter of fact, you can ask my friends. I was at a New Year's party, and I was just examining what's happening. I was just researching and checking out the dynamics. So in this number year for an Aquarius, all Aquarius I'm talking about, because Aquarius is ruled by the number 4 predominantly, and 1 on the other hand. 4 deals with that structure, that organization, but also deals with that rebel attitude, but also dealing with building and growing. But because 4 plus the 3, we're in 2019, adds up to a 12, which is a 3 frequency at 3. And so, and 3 plus 4 is a 7. I am more self-responding, looking into myself, digging deep in myself. And that's why I'm on the road, really just thinking about certain things and what I want to do when I come back to New York, or what I want to do around the world in general. I really don't worry. I'm going to Pisces next. Pisces is the last sign. So I'm in an Aquarius energy, this number 7 energy. And remember, anybody in a number 7 personal year and all that, it's all about introspection, finding out who you are from within. Finding out who you are from within. As a matter of fact, please become my friend on Instagram. My Instagram is King Simon Productions on Instagram. My Twitter is King Simon Prod, and my Facebook is King Simon or MC Simon if you want to be my friend. Now, Pisces, I'm going to Pisces right now. Pisces is a water sign that's equivalent to, that's connected to the number 3. So that intuitiveness is that water energy. That water energy is the intuitiveness where you download it. So all water signs have this intuition at different levels. And because Pisces at the bottom of the sign, y'all are like the foundation, y'all are the feet. So y'all are the ones that hold all of us up, especially with dealing with the body, because Pisces rule the feet. So that Pisces intuitiveness in a number 6 year has to maintain a certain balance with certain people and be more caring and understanding of families and things that go on, that different dilemmas that might happen in the family. So pay attention, Sagittarius and Pisces, because both of y'all are ruled for the 3. It's just that Sag is a fire and Pisces is the water. Pay very close attention to your family, your friends, your close ones, how to maintain your balance and harmony within yourself. I know my Facebook King Simon is full, but go to MC Simon. Go to MC Simon. I'll write that down. If my King Simon is full, go to MC Simon on Facebook, and you can be my friend on that. It's very important. So, but like I said, I just read dealing with 6 again, Pisces 6, dealing with Ma'at. It deals with truth, being truthful to yourself. It deals with balance, being balanced with yourself. Remember the saying for Pisces is I believe. Believe in who? Believe in yourself. Don't believe in nothing outside of you. Believe in yourself, because your natural GPS is what it's all about. Your natural GPS. And each one of you have a natural GPS. And all the numbers run through your cycles, run through your life, run through your day, run through your month. That's why when you do a numerology session with me, whether you do a half an hour, 35 minutes to an hour, I try to give you as much. That's why I tell people to record, because when I get into a flow in my sessions, I get into a flow and my mouth starts running because I'm downloading stuff. And then I make sure I have other books around me, like this book to make reference, or Lloyd Strayhorn book to make references, just to show you how we all are supportive of each other. But yet a lot of downloads are coming to me because I come from numerology with a holistic perspective. I study the Chaldean, I study gematria, I study all of that, but I'm here to help you with understanding the motivations that your numbers work for you. Always remember that. Stop. Everybody keep on trying to find out what's happening with the U.S. government and all that. Damn it, find out what works with you and how you can use your numbers to motivate you to be the very best you can be in this realm, as long as you live in this realm. So please, family, get a numerology reading when you can. You could text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 1022. Text me your full name and date of birth if you want to set up a 35 minutes and get it recorded. It's $90. If you want to set up an hour and get it recorded, it's $130. But it's a question, it's a conversation, so you can question and answer. We do question and answer. You can ask me anything, especially during my session. And a matter of fact, let me turn on my phone and see if I can get some of y'all to call me in. But if you're gonna call me, turn down your computer. Turn down your volume on your speaker. If you're going to call me, turn down the volume on your speaker. And please don't forget, go to my Cash App. If you want to go to my Cash App, please, if you want to go to my Cash App, that's King Simon. That's money sign King Simon 3158. Why I put 3158? Because that is my core numbers in my numbers, and it helps me to motivate myself. What I do is give you your core numbers that can help you to motivate you if you resonate and develop mantras or affirmations around the numbers and their meanings. So if I'm using 3 deals with expanding, expression, being optimistic. If I'm using 1 deals with leadership, creativity. So I'm always constantly thinking on 3, 1, 5, 8, because those are my motivational numbers. Let's be real. I'm about motivating myself, not destroying my abilities. That's why I'm able to travel and do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important, family. 42 of y'all are up here watching me. 17 likes, 11. It's very important. It is worth it, family. And thank you very much. Whoever said it was worth it, having a conversation with Brother Simon is worth it. Thank you very much, D1 NAKAZ. Big up to that person. Obviously had a reading from me. But if you want to call in now and you really want to talk to me real briefly, we can talk about certain things. You'll hear you, but turn down your speaker on your phone. The number, I'm going to post the number again. It's 347. Here comes Chewy. 347-745-6828. 28. You can call me right now. Call me now, like Cleo used to say. Call me now, and we can have some fun with Cleo. We can act like Cleo's here. May she rest in peace. I know, right? So it's very important. People are calling, really. Okay, well, I'm gonna say people are texting. Oh yes. Let's see. Oh, they calling me from. Yes, greetings, King Simon Production. How you doing? Hold on, I can't hear you. Say, wait, who is this?
Nikki from London.
Nikki Wagwan. Why, Nikki? Her name Nikki. Lord Jesus Christ. Wait, I said Nikki from London. What's up, Nikki? How can I help you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
How can I help you, Nikki, real quick? How can I help you?
May the 11th, 1984.
Your birthday. Your birthday is May 11th?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 5/11/1984. You said, right?
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
well, let's deal with what you're going to be going into in this year because you're about to go into a critical cleansing cycle. What I want you to do, Nikki, is count backwards from your birthday from 11, 10, 9. Count backwards 52 days, and wherever it lands, that's where your critical cleansing cycle starts. Okay, I want you to do that when you get a chance. Okay, not right now. Okay. 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 But the year that you're going into 8, 9, 10, you're going into a number 1 year cycle. Right now, you're in a number 9 year cycle in this year right now because you're still resonating in the 2018 year because the end of your birthday hasn't come up yet because I go from birthday to birthday, but you're starting to feel the effect. So if you've been getting rid of people out of your life and detoxing yourself, or this is a good time to clean your house, clean your bed, clean under your bed, get rid of clothes you don't fit no more, send it to the Salvation Army. I don't know what's out there equivalent to the Salvation Army, but give your clothes away that you don't want to wear no more and get prepared for this number 1 year that you're about to go into. Because the number 1 year on your birthday, May 11th, you're born the same day as Minister Farrakhan. This number 1 year deals with new beginnings, new people, new travel, new movement, new everything. But keep that in your mindset. It's always, and meditation, because your alignment numbers are number 7. Remember, it's all, and because how I got that is because 5 + 11 = 16, and 1 + 6 is 7. That's your alignment number when you add the month plus the day. Meditation, stop worrying about things and start meditating on the positive of bringing things. So if you don't have a good mind, meditate on a good mind. If you don't have a good job, meditate on a good job, and it will start coming to you, especially in this number 1 year that's come, because this deals with number 1 beginnings, number 1 beginnings, new things, new people, like I just said, and even new love if you're not in a relationship. But if you're in a relationship and you're not feeling the relationship is growing, you might get rid of this person. So I'm just saying. So you got to be very, very careful on how you deal with, and whoever really cares about you and deal with you. This is a good time to get to do new things and even set up a new business. Okay.
Lovely. Thanks a lot for that.
Yes. Where your family from? You're all the way from England.
My parents are from Jamaica.
Me too. My parents too. Don't worry. Spanish town. Lot of mercy.
When you're ready, let me know, and I'll be getting my reading with you.
Well,
So just let me know when you're settled.
Well, just text me via WhatsApp at my number that's on there, and then we could set it up because just text me, okay? And we could set it up and make sure you have a Skype account. All those people out there out of the United States, please have a Skype account because it's easier to work with a Skype account. Well, thank you very much, Nikki, and be safe out there in London.
Yeah, take it easy, my love. Thank you.
All right, beautiful. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. Yeah, so people, you heard Nikki from London. She there. She'll watch me. We here. And what's so interesting about that family, it no matter what, somebody said Peter North here, old porn star, great stream, your old porn star.
Oh my God.
You're funny. Good luck. His name is Good Looking Honky. That's hilarious, Peter. Hey, doggy, don't mess up. Now, if you do want to call me, please call me. We can deal with your year, what you're going into this year, and what you need to pay attention. The number, once again, is 347-745-6828. All you people can call me. The bell is about to ring. And you can also hit me up on Cash App if you just wanted to send a donation. That's totally up to you. I am begging, but I like to do readings. I like to break it down. It does help us to keep on moving, like Brother Rich said. It does help us. People are calling me. Okay, yes. Greetings. Turn down your speaker because you need to talk to me. There is a delay. So turn down your speaker. Yes, greetings, King Simon. Hello. How you doing? What's up?
I'm doing well.
That's-
There's nothing wrong. Just trying to call and get some good information.
Hey, what's your name there?
My name is Sheila.
Hi,
I'm in Virginia.
Virginia. What's up to the virgins in Virginia? Okay. Whatever, right? Okay, give me the month that you're born and the day you're born, darling. What? Happy belated birthday, darling. We are set. What you do for your birthday? No, what did you do for your birthday? What did you do for your birthday?
Nothing at all. I stayed home with my son and I was safe.
Oh,
And I was ready to move on.
that was good. Happy New You and Happy New Year. Well, my dear, first of all, you're also entering a, let me see, you are now, let me see what year you're in, 8, 9. You're in a 9 year right now. You're in a 9 year as your birthday came in because your birthday is so, your birthday is so deep into the end of the year. You're still resonating on 2018, but this is gonna you're gonna start feeling the energy of a number 1 year. But this is a very good time for the endings of things, ending certain places, certain things that you no longer need to be around, people that you no longer need to be around, places that you no longer need to get. So spending time with your family was very important. That shut down a lot of bull crap. That was good. Absolutely, for real. But this year is also a very good year, a good year for more universal thought patterns and universal love for not only other things, but universal love for yourself. Because this whole year going to your next birthday, going into a number 1 year cycle, again, deals with that new beginning cycle. And even if you want to leave a job now, let's say you want to leave a job that you're not happy with, this is a good year to do that and prepare. But make sure you structure, you organize, you get yourself together, and make sure you focus on what you really love to do and really pull it in towards you. Because your alignment number, again, like the other person, is also the number 7. And 7 alignment numbers is very important to just more pay attention to the inner you and what your inner desires really want from life. Very important to think like that, especially in this year coming. But it's also a detox year. Get on a new health plan if you can. Don't worry, because you're born under number 31, which is a 4. Don't worry about people. Don't worry about things. Remember, the Creator gave you everything that you ever wanted in your life just to make it here. Think about the birds that don't have a house to live in, but they make their own nest. Think about the ants that make their own stuff. The Creator gave everything what they needed. We're the ones that's complaining. We're the ones that's complaining. With stress. Don't stress yourself, Missy. Don't stress yourself. All right?
All right. Thank you so much.
And make sure.
I appreciate it.
And make sure you get a session. Do a session with me, man. Make sure you do a session with me, please. And you don't have to do a full. You can do a half an hour, 35 minutes, or do an hour. But make sure you get it recorded, because when I start, because remember, your name means something. Each and every name that you give me, your birth, your first name, your middle name, your second, even your nickname you used to have in the club means something. So just remember that. All right.
Thank you so much. It's such a blessing.
Happy New You. Happy New You. Thank you. Peace. All right. So if you call me, family, I'm sitting next to a number 6. She wants me to read her, but she gets her private readings. So stay on. I want people they want to start trouble. but I'm telling you, family, call me. And like I said, go to my Cash App. That's $ King Simon 3158. 3158. No, and remember, when I do the sessions with you, I give you your good numbers, I give you your high frequency numbers, so you can understand how to use them like sigils, motivational sigils. You learn to use your numbers like motivational sigils, because once you know the meaning, you know the duality of the numbers. Once you know the negative and the positive, you realize how to handle your negatives and strengthen your positive. That's what's important when it comes to me. I want you to get your life together just like I've been getting my life together through it. Believe me, I got to thank my teacher, Lloyd Strayhorn, who's been very good. I got the book. Yeah, this book by Lloyd Strayhorn is one of the best books. And out of all the people that Lloyd Strayhorn has taught, out of the thousands of people, I'm the first one of his students to write a numerology book. And then I'm born February 1st. So my birthday's coming up next month. So if you want to give me a call right now, 347-745-6828. That's 347-745-6828. Turn down your speaker if you're going to call me, because we have a delay and I don't want you to get caught up in the delay. So that's 347-745-6828. 347-745-6828. So you can call me though, like my girl said. Call me now, like Cleo used to say. Cleo born August the 12th. So me know how Cleo work already. But I ain't doing what Cleo do. I'm doing a whole different thing. So you can call me right now just in case before. Yeah, Lloyd's absolutely. Lloyd, big up Lloyd all the time. You got to respect the elders that taught you. Just like I respect my mother for what I got from her. I respect my father from what I got from them. I respect my older cousins from what I got to them. You must love and honor your mothers and your fathers and your elders that your day may be longer. I'm talking about the reputable ones, the one that was respectful to you and that helped you and guide you throughout your life. Now, this sister here, let me see what she does. I just got an email. It's called, I think. Okay, I think great to do my New Year's 2000. Okay, real time. Okay, I got it. That means you have to come and sit next to me. So that's what that is. Okay, now who's cussing on my darn thing? Who's that? I hate my father. Hey, look, like I said, if they're not reputable, if they didn't help you, I understand, Karan. I understand. If your father was an asshole or a whole ass, I totally understand. But I'm going to hide that comment because that's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's not good to put up here. You know, I'm going to hide that comment. I'm not going to show those kind of comments here, Karan. So please don't come with the madness. All right? All right? It's all good. I'm just letting you know. Sometimes I tell you, Karan, let me tell you something. Maybe if I'm not telling you to go. I'm not telling you to go. All right, somebody's calling me, but if you're calling me, turn down your speaker so we can talk. Yes, greetings, King Simon. How are you? Turn down your radio. Turn down your radio. Turn down the volume on your speaker, please. Turn down the volume on your speaker, please, so we can not get this feedback. Okay. All right. Who is this? Who am I speaking with? Jamal. I'll go on, Jamal. What day you born? What month you born? What month you born and what day you born?
5-3-7.
5-3?
5-3-7.
Oh, 72. Well, I'm not gonna touch that. I'm gonna deal with what's going on in the year that you got coming. You're born the same day as James Brown and Dame Dash. So I see what's happening here. You something else. So hey, you're in good company. You got James Brown and Dame Dash. That's good company. And Star from the Star Chamber, Star and Buck Wild. You're in good company, my brother. As a matter of fact, this year you're going into a number 11 year. You're in a number 1 year cycle right now, going into a number 11 year cycle. So what's going to be good for you this year is paying attention to your stomach and your health. It's going to be very important. So be careful who you eat from and where you eat at. Not everybody. And be careful of people that try to deceive you also. Okay? Be careful of people that try to deceive you. And pay more attention to your intuition. Also, you're born under a good writer's number, a good expressive number. And because you're going into a number 11 year, it's very important that you write all your ideas and have a vision to where you want to go for the next, let's say, 3 to the next 12 years. Have a vision board on what you want to do with yourself. And because you have that alignment number, that's a number 8, that is a money number on one sense, making money, making an executive move. But if you haven't researched and structured and organized yourself, you could also lose money. So you got to pay attention to the duality. Look at James Brown, how much money he gained and then lost throughout his life because of spending frivolously. How you feel about that? Was that good? That was good for you, brother?
Yeah,
that's good. Make sure you do a full reading because your whole name means something. Your first, your middle, your last name means something, and your birthday. I break it all down in a full reading when you get a chance to do it with me, my brother. So you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you. Like I said, pay attention to people who try to deceive you, and also because you have that 8 alignment number, be careful of the company you keep around you. Some people are secret haters. You got to be very mindful. You know what I'm saying? You got to be very mindful, and be careful how you speak to people. Don't be reckless with what you say to others. See, Star went through a lot of stuff because he was reckless. Dame could be very reckless with you. If you watch Dame Dash interviews, he could be very reckless with what he's saying. That's just how he is. That's how y'all can get. I mean, y'all tell it like it is, but sometimes a word can cut deeper than a sword. That's what people not recognizing here. You understand? And that's why some people don't move forward. Some people lose a lot. doing that, and especially y'all number threes. All right, my brother? All right, peace. All right, thank you, brother. All right. So, okay, somebody says, please do a live reading. I'm skeptical. You got your first letter is H. H is a number 5 number. Most number 5s that I know, or 5s connected, are skeptics. So if you're skeptical, it's all good. I love skeptics. I love skeptics. Yes, please turn down your volume on your computer. This is King Simon. Who's this? Oh, what's up, Jersey in the building? What now? What month are you born and what day you born? 9/17. Oh, you're born the same day as Brother Rich, and you're born the same day as Lord Jamal. Let me find out. Now, what's so interesting? You're going into it. Hey, what's that in the background? There's a lot of noise in the background there, buddy. I'm at work right now. Okay. No problem. Like I told Brother Rich, people born under the number 17, that's called the legacy leaving numbers. Like, of course, let's look at some of the people that's born under. You're supposed to leave a legacy of generational wealth. So I hope you're managing your money and investing your money properly for yourself and your children to come, or maybe it's your niece or nephews. Okay, but let's look at some of the people born under the 17. People like Michael Jordan, born under 17. Les Brown, born under 17. Muhammad Ali, born under 17. People like Michelle Obama, born under 17. Steve Harvey, born under 17. Pay attention to that 17. They leave legacies. And that the only way you're going to leave legacies, that 1 and that 7 has its own dynamic. You're a Virgo, yes. You're analyzing, yes. Be analytical, but be more analytical of yourself and how you treat people in your circle. So how you treat people is how it's going to come back to you. So you got to be very mindful. That's why we can show love and respect for people like Brother Rich, because he treats people with respect, and he gets the respect coming to him. And both of y'all born under the same numbers. All right. So please be mindful of that. And because you're going into a number 11 year, just make sure you write down your ideals and start doing certain things. This is also a good year to set up a new business. If you don't have a business, you're working for somebody, set up something on the side, but make sure you get into something dealing with finance and money. Okay. All right. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right. Oh, my goodness. Woo, he at work. He really at work. Let me write down the Cash App. Somebody been telling me Cash App. Yeah, I'll tell you my Cash App. Don't worry about it. King Simon 3158. That's my Cash App. So if y'all want to go to Cash App, that's Cash App. And hit me up. Somebody calling me again. Wow, I love somebody calling me from why come on? Yeah, production. King Simon. Who's this? What's up, Houston? What's up, Houston, Texas? You sound like somebody from NASA. The way your voice sounds, like you about to do a countdown or something. What's up? You got a deep voice, brother. When your birthday, man? October 5th. Oh, there it goes. No wonder you got that voice. You're supposed to be doing some radio and communications. That's good. You got that voice for radio, bro. My goodness. Let me tell you, you're born October 5th. Usher is born October 14th. He's also a number 5 too. That's why he was so successful in what he did and how he did things. But number 5, because your alignment numbers are number 6. Remember with that alignment number 6, it's always about family and resolving stuff with the family. Okay. And also you're going into a number 9 year cycle also. So whatever you have to clean up, dealing with yourself and things around you, this is a good year to do so, a good year to finish off what you started. So if any old things that you haven't completed, finish it off. Even if you're thinking about moving on to another job or getting ready to start a new business, finish it off, my brother, because you're going into a number 1 year cycle next year, not this year, but next year, you're going into a one year cycle, and you want to get ready for those new beginnings by finishing and cleansing off what you have to do. But that number 5 is such a brilliant number. People born on the 5th, 14th, and 23rd is usually known as the magnetism number, like the number 6. But 5 deals with so much, they could be so scattered. Sometimes y'all got to be very careful being too scatterbrained and all over the place. Y'all are known as the jack of all trades and master of none. Y'all got a whole lot of stuff y'all can do, but y'all need to stay focused. Okay? Make sure you do a session with me, man. Just text me your full name and date of birth. When you get a chance, don't worry about it. I'm not stressing nobody. I just have this is so to me. This is so. This can be because it's so small and so limited. When I get your name and take a time to deal with you for a good hour or 35 minutes, you get lots more out of it. Especially if you record, you get a lot more out of it. Okay. All right, my brother. You be safe out there in Texas. All right. All right. Peace and love. Woo. Now. I have somebody born. I'm not gonna show her face because she's a friend, and last time she been on this type of medium, ballistic. She fine as hell, so you don't want these things going on. Who exclusive? You calling me now? Let me see what's happening. Yeah. This is King Simon. How you doing? Turn down your radio. Turn down your speaker. Who's this?
Aubrey, man.
Aubrey, wagwan, Aubrey. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey man, I'm doing good, man.
823?
72.
1972? Lord have mercy, boy. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you got a lot of fives. But you know what's so funny? What's so funny? Number 23 is one of those powerful numbers. Let me read something to you. Do I have that number's book here? I wanted to share something, but it's not here. Don't worry about it. 23 in numerology is a very powerful number because yes, it adds up to the 5, but it deals with the 2 and the 3 energy, dealing with learning to work in a balanced situation, but also learning to be able to be more expressive on how you do. That's what adds up to the 5. So 2, 3, has its own dynamic first, and then you're cusping. You consider yourself you're Virgo, right? You consider yourself a Virgo?
Everybody said I got more Leo, but it shows more.
Yeah, you depending on where you're born, you can find that out more from astrologer. Depending on where you're born and what time you are, you might be a Leo, you might be a Virgo, depending on where you're born. So that's why people are probably saying you got all that Leo energy. But let me add some stuff up first. That's 13, that's 10, that's 1, okay, that's 10, that's 1, that's 2. Wow, there, your life path is a number 23, which is a 3, a 5 again. Also, man, you got a lot of stuff going on with you. I see. But I tell you what, your alignment number is a number 31, which is a 4. What's very important about that, because when you add the 8 plus the 23, that equals 31, that's a 4. 4 represents the need of structure and discipline in your life, maintaining your structure. So although your 5 might be taking you all over the place, you want to do everything and accomplish everything, you still got to do it one thing at a time. And remember what Les Brown always says, the undisciplined mind is an insane mind. So you always have to have some type of discipline and structure if you want to accomplish all the goals. I hope you enjoyed what I just said, man, but stay focused, man, and keep on doing that. 23 is a powerful number, brother. So maintain, and especially when it's dealing with taking risk and all that. Don't be afraid to take risks. Always be willing to take risks. But like I said, discipline and structure is needed, okay?
Good to go, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. One love. All right. It's King Simon, my family. Okay, I'm almost an hour now. My friend here is born September the 6th. Boom. She is a Virgo, son. Straight up. Straight Virgo.
You want to talk to the camera?
I'm talking, yeah, you know? You want to talk to the camera? So she wants to show shown. Okay, so you want to move over? Come on, move over here then, because the camera is this is MJ. This MJ. This is Miss MJ. Good friend of mine. This is a good friend of mine. Yeah, look at that. Isn't she beautiful? But let me deal with this phone call. Hold on one second. Boom. All right. Yes, greetings. Turn down your speaker if you want to talk to me. Turn down the speaker. How you doing? What's up? Yo, what's up? What's up? Who's this?
This is Kendrick, man. I'm watching the video, but it's not matching the phone, so how you doing?
You're on the phone now, my brother. You're on the phone with me right now. What's happening? How can I help you? What month are you? What month are you born, and what day are you born?
March 24th.
Oh, 3/24. Okay. Let me find out. Now, let me tell you what year. Now, your Aries, you know that, right? You know your Aries, right?
Yeah, no, it's not.
That's your sign. But when dealing with the numbers now, Now your alignment number is a number 9. So 9 again, 9 is the universal love number. When I add the 3 plus the 24, that's the number 9. 24 is a 6. 6 dealing with balance. Now you're going into this year, you're going into a number 3 year, 3 personal year. So what's so important about this 3 personal year is definitely about expanding your brand and taking yourself to another level, expanding your mind also, but also protecting your nerves. And because you're born under the 24th, protecting your lungs, your sinuses, your chest, your sexual organs is going to be very also important to take care of yourself and taking care of your blood pressure this year. Okay? But anything you do, you have to see things to finish. One thing I say, because you're born on the 24th, connected to the number 6, you got to get into natural health. Dealing with natural health products is very good for you. Please get into natural health, especially as you're getting older. Very important that you do so. And be careful when you're driving on the street, because that 9 alignment number, you got to be careful of driving. You might be a great driver, but there's still knuckleheads around you. Okay? And I'm just serious. And also when you talk to people, because people like to come to you and tell their whole life story to you. They might want to get advice from you, because that number 6 energy that you have, that 24 energy, attracts those type of people. Anybody born under number 6, like my friend here, they attract those type of people that people will tell their whole life story. If you do talk to people and give people nurturing advice, make sure you give them advice where they will learn for themselves. You really direct questions to say to them, hey, you already have this in you. You got to always make sure, make it look like that they already answering it for themselves, the way you question them back, so they can reveal that the power is always within them. Don't try to hold the power like it's yours, because it's all about balance and love. And because you have that 9 alignment number and you're going into that 3, this is a good writer's year for you too. It's all about writing down your thoughts and writing down your goals and writing. This is a very good expansion year for you if you want to expand beyond where you're at or expand into starting your own business. Very good year for you to do that. Okay?
Actually writing a book, so
right? You're writing a book? Let me find out. But make sure you let us know, man. Make sure you let me know, man. I like purchasing people's books, especially if they're my clients and they do reading with me. I always support other people in their books. I got thousands of books. I support books. Okay, my brother?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get back in touch with you. I had already messaged you on Instagram. As soon as I get the message, I'll do a whole read. I'm going to do illustrations of the Fiore JoJo dance, which is private.
Your JoJo. Oh, your JoJo. Okay, no problem. Thanks. All right, big up to you, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. All right, peace. Yes, Ohio is in the building. Turn down your speaker. What's up, Ohio?
What's up with it?
I used to live in Ohio, so you go ahead with that. I used to live in Cleveland, girl. Woo, gangster.
That's where I'm at.
Oh, you're in Cleveland? I used to live off of Superior and 105. Gangster.
You say where?
Superior and 105.
Oh, I know exactly where that is.
Oh, yeah, I used to live over there, girl. I used to live over there.
Glenville area.
Oh, yeah. I was over there. When is your birthday, darling?
I'm Aquarius sun, January 28th.
That's your son's birthday or your birthday?
No, I have Aquarius sun, January 28th.
Oh, you want me to read him instead?
No, that's me. My sun sign, Aquarius.
Oh, that's your sun sign. Okay. I thought you said your son was Aquarius. Okay, got it. Okay, I got it, sis. Thank you very much. You almost messed me up. All right. Well, check this out. Of course, right now you're in a critical cleansing cycle, so I hope you've been monitoring your diet as much as you can. And because your alignment numbers are number 29, which is 11, 12, 13, 14, you're going into a number 5 year. So right now you're in the crossroads of your life of making decisions. Very good year for expanding beyond where you're at and doing what you want to do. But this is also a decision-making year, because you're either going to, in the next couple of years, you're going to decide to take a few courses, go back to school, go get some education. You're researching more about yourself and getting more into your spirituality. Whatever, moving might be one of the things, because you've been in a critical cycle since last year, actually. So these are critical cycles or cleansing cycles, especially dealing with your health is also very important, and especially dealing with wanting to move to the next level, whether it be with your job or with your business or where you want to head up. But this is a very good cycle for you to move forward with, especially in a number 5-year cycle. And because you're born under the number 28, it's also a very good year. You should be setting up your own business. At least if you're working for somebody, set up something on the side. But you got to find what you love to do, sis. Find what you love to do. And you might, number one is, Cleveland, Ohio is not one of our best places. That's why I didn't stay there. Places like Atlanta, Miami, New York are better places for people born under your birthday. You will thrive better out in those places connected with those numbers.
I was actually thinking about moving to Charlotte this year.
Charlotte is Charlotte, North Carolina is one of your good numbers. Very good. I'm glad you thought about that. That is one of your good numbers. Get Lloyd Strayhorn's book. I showed it. He got all of that in his book, Numbers and You. He got all of that. It's a very semi-thick book, but he got all of that dealing with cars, what kind of cars to get under your numbers, what kind of place you can live under your numbers. Get Lloyd Strayhorn's book and just go straight to 28, which is a 10, which is a 1. You thrive better in Charlotte, North Carolina. You thrive better in Florida, Miami, Florida. You thrive better in Hollywood, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, places like Las Vegas. You thrive better out in those places and warmer places also. All right, beautiful. Thank you very much. Cleveland. All right, peace. Yeah, I love my people. All right, so I'm gonna go into my sister right here since she's here. We're gonna deal with her right here and right now. Come on closer, girl, to the thing because I want the people to see it. You can't get no closer. If she get any closer, she'll be in my lap. So it's over.
And that ain't happening.
That ain't happening. She married. Okay, so your birthday is September the 6th. What year?
Just only have to write it down.
You don't want to tell her? She looked like she's 10, so I don't know what she's playing for.
Oh, yeah,
she looked like she's 10. So you could write it down. Write it down. You write it down so I can break down her birthday. We're going to do it right here live on air, okay? Lord of mercy. You're young. You're young. Yeah. We are top boy. Somebody calling me. Hold on, man. Let me deal with her first, and we're going to make it happen, okay? We're going to deal with her first, all right? Let me deal with her. Boom. That's a 9. Boom. That's a 9. Boom. All right. Her life path is a number 6, and then she has the 6. And then her alignment number would be a 15, which is also 6. She got 666. I won't show all of that. She's a 666, and that does not mean devil.
No, it does not.
Doesn't mean devil. Matter of fact, that is one of the ultimate forms of love when you have those 666 in your birthday. Remember, it's the Europeans that created 6 to be on its negative. Now, let me tell you, everything has its duality. So numerology, 6 has its duality too. But let's break down all the 6 qualities that she have according to certain numerologists. One thing about the number 6 is dealing with harmony, resourcefulness, loving, a leader, charismatic, very attractive. I have not seen an ugly number 6 unless they made themselves ugly. I have never seen an ugly number 6, whether male or female, unless they made themselves ugly through drugs and being hard-headed.
Now they can be ugly inside.
Yeah, they can be ugly inside. And that's where the negative of number 6 comes in. It comes with being self-centered, complacent, manipulative, hard-headed, stubborn, hidden intentions, secretive at certain extents. But because one thing about her dealing with her birthday, she is going into a number 9-year cycle, which deals with endings and completion. So either dealing with relationship and ending, if she's in a relationship, like she is a married woman, if they don't deal with making it better in the love segment, it can be a complete and an ending in love segment, dealing in a number 9. And it's also a good detox cycle. So she's going into. So it deals with getting rid of things, but she's still resonating in her number 8-year cycle where old friends, old bills, old stuff start coming back to fruition and start shouting out. So she start hearing from old friends all of a sudden out of no goddamn where. That Negro, the first thing she needs to do, in a number 8 cycle, when you're in a number 8-year cycle, because her birthday hasn't come yet, she's still in the 8-year cycle. If one thing people in a number 8-year cycle, what they have to recognize is whoever comes in their life, old friends and all that, recognize, were they liabilities or were they assets in their life? And once you recognize that, decide that in your head. Say, okay, this person was a liability. Don't block their ass. If there was a liability in the past, they more than likely are going to be a liability in your future. They just coming back in the cycle and see. And usually that's how the negative energy try to get you. So they look, like they always say, devil always come out of nowhere when you're going through stuff, especially in family and all that. It always start coming. You got to pay attention your 8-year cycle and your 4-year cycle, because that deals with secret haters and secret enemies. But 8 and 4 are multiples of each other, so they always got to be very careful. But because she's going into a 9-year, it's also a universal love. She's going to be thinking about moving, of course, in this year, moving to another level, especially in her business and her job, or moving out from where she is to somewhere else. Anybody going into that number 9 cycle. So in these cycles, remember, cycles go throughout your whole day, your whole months. It goes to, I can go all the way to the actual month when I want to get into certain readings, or go to the actual day. That's how numerology works. Not like astrology is good. That's why I tell people, if you want a more intricate stuff with, as far as you're knowing your houses, your sun sign, your Venus, and all that kind of stuff, go to astrology, study cosmophysics like my man Aku that was on Brother Rich's show. Numerology gives you a quick bird's eye view of where you need to go and how you need to deal with it right here, right now, in real time, immediately. Because numbers run through all your day. We all using the calendars. We all using watches. We all using this time. And numbers is just here to bring us order. And like I always say on my on different platforms, numerology is not for you to worship and praise and bow down to. I don't want nobody following me. I am here just to guide you like a GPS. I triangulate what's going on in your life. Sure you can. Of course you can.
You can't just
yes, I'm yes.
bring this up and not have me ask.
Of course you can ask a question. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're saying I should ignore anybody sliming into my DMs?
Well, yes. If they wasn't, like I say, in an 8-year cycle going into a 9-year cycle, 8 deals with paying attention to who are assets and who are liabilities. If you knew they were liabilities from your past,
yes,
then more than likely you got to have a more sharper eye and be very careful and communicate with them on that level. Like, okay, I'm gonna be respectful, but I'm going to dot every I and cross every T and see where you go with this. But always keep your spidey senses ringing.
Okay, so what do you say for my current relationship?
Which one? Which one? We don't know what y'all talking about. Which one y'all talking about?
We're gonna talk about the main one.
You really want me to go on air with this?
We gotta keep it real for people.
See, I want to keep it real, but one thing.
I'm a Virgo. I have to keep it. 100%.
She's a Virgo. Yes, she does. I know many Virgo. My sister's a Virgo. Lord Jesus Christ.
100%.
She wants to keep it 100%. Now, her personal, her husband, if he don't behave himself, he'll be a husband. Just let you know that's how it works. And what's so interesting about that, because he's born under the Aries energy of the number 1 energy of the Aries, when he's going into this new year, because his alignment numbers are 5 and 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 also is a number for him that if he's not careful, he has to recognize who are assets. Because if he lose somebody like her, he's gonna realize, especially in an 8 cycle, was she an asset or was she a liability? But always, I tell number 6.
What if I'm a little bit of both?
An asset and a liability? Yeah. Towards him?
Yes.
Well, that's up to him, because everything is in his own hands. Which one he wants to go down, which one he wants to.
Some people like liabilities.
Some
people are attracted to
some people are like, you're right. Some people don't like liabilities, but it's much more strenuous.
Yes.
To a person. Now, numerology.
I'm just messing.
It's all right. Look, I get all kinds of questions. Numerology reveals your challenges and your high frequency. So if you continue to go down the challenges, either that person or that person who's a challenger is challenging you to be your best or your worst. Do you want that person to be your best or your worst? Is he or she your best or your worst? Look at the man that you're sleeping with. Look at the woman that you're sleeping with and ask them, are they challenging you to be your worst or your best? And once you figure that out, guess what? Somebody leaving or somebody going. That's just how it works. I am objective in numerology. You could give me my sister and my mama. My daddy came for a reading, and he's a Christian minister. And I broke it down to about him and his wife real clear. And I said, look, man, if y'all don't get counseling, y'all gonna break up. That's what I told my own father. And he ain't into this stuff. But he asked me, but let's go to the phone line. A lot of mercy. Turn down your speaker so I can not get a feedback from you. Who is this? How you doing?
Hi, I'm
Aisha, Aisha. And what day you born and what month you born? What month you born and what day you born?
February 12th.
Ooh, you Aquarius like me. Lord of mercy, y'all trouble. Yeah, I trouble. You know you trouble. Okay, now check this out, sister. This year, right now, you're in the cleansing cycle right now, detox. This is a good year for you to get into some type of health regimen for this new year. Good year for you you're born on the writer's numbers, but you gotta be able to speak up in a timely fashion. What do I mean by that? People born under the number 12, anybody born under the number 12 for the month, they have to be careful of allowing people to make them into sacrificial lambs. Don't be suffering because you kept your mouth shut. You got to speak up. You got to always speak up when you're wrong, especially when you're wrong. And if you can't speak to that person, you write it out to them. Write that letter. Record it. What I used to do with my girlfriends back in the day, I used to have a cassette recorder. I used to record the arguments and say, hey, you can listen to this. Sometimes you got to do that. Or I give them the cassette and say, look, I can't comprehend or compute what you're saying. Please record it, and then we'll talk about it after. That's just how I was. People thought it was cold, but sometimes people born under your number, you have to be able to express yourself, because if you don't express yourself, you will get angry. Does that sound about right?
Yes, it does.
I just want to make sure I'm sounding right. Now, also, because you are going into, let me see, your 5 alignment number, 5, let me see, 6, 7, 8. You're going into 8 cycle also. Pay attention to your finance this year. This is a good year to make some type of investment. It's also one of your challenge years that you're going to, but it's either going to challenge you to be your best or challenge you to be your worst. That's totally up to you what you let it do. But definitely dealing with money and investments, and also making good investments, whether they be in the stocks or whatever. Okay, so that's very good to do that. Okay, this year.
Okay.
And take care of your health. Monitor your health this year too. That deals with intestines, bones, teeth, knees, all that stuff. So be careful what you're doing with. As a matter of fact, a friend here that deals with health, she's good at health. She can tell you what to drink for your stomach too. Very good. You might have to get consultation from her. She's good at this. All right, my sister. All right. Thank you. Peace. Yes, I'm going to get ready to get on out of here. If you want my session, I got to get out of here, family. I'm in somebody else's house, and her and her husband might kick my ass out, and I'm sleeping on the couch already. I'm good. But they've been very hospitable. She is the ultimate, the consummate number 6. Really hospitable, loyal. Somebody's calling. I'll do one more before I get out of here. One more. Please turn down one more. Please turn down your radio, turn down your sound on your speaker. Who am I speaking with? Hey, what's up, my brother? How you doing, sir? From Connecticut. See, cut in the building. What's up? Oh, yeah? When your birthday, man?
August the 7th.
Woo, August the 7th, the same day as my DJ friend David Levy, rocking you. August the 7th. Yeah, he's on WBLS. I don't think y'all get it in Connecticut no more. I'm not sure if y'all get that radio station in Connecticut anymore. All right, but let me break it down for you right now. And as a matter of fact, Leo, because you're a Leo, the other side of Leo is Aquarius. So we're in the age of Aquarius. So work this age, bro. Work this age and stop playing with this age. All right. Your alignment numbers are 15, which is a 6. So 7, 8, 9. You're in an 8-year cycle also. So this is a good time to pay attention to your money. Of course, like I told the other person, paying attention to your money, paying attention to who comes in your life, recognizing who are assets and liabilities. Good year for investments, but also because you're born under number 7, you always have to dig deep, research, and study. Don't take nothing on face value, number 7, ever. Don't ever take nothing on face value, especially because you're born under the number 7. And because you're a Leo, Leo's ruled by the number 1. So in general, Leos are in a number 4-year cycle. So this is all about structure, organization, getting your life together, communication, being clear in communication. So in this year, be very careful how you text people, how you email people. Make sure you reread, triple read, or read it over 4 times, because you don't want to be misunderstood when you're dealing with people, especially in this year. You want to be very clear, even if you have to repeat yourself twice or 3 times. Be very clear on how you talk to people. You understand? And because you're 7, drink water. Are you drinking a lot of water, brother? Are you drinking enough water?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Right here.
Oh, yeah, you got that right there. Yeah, because you have a health alignment number, you have a lot of healing energy around you. Anytime I see the number 2, the number 6, and the number 8, you have a 6 alignment number, and you're born in the 8th month. That's a lot of healing energy that you have. So if you find people coming to you and telling their life story to you, or you giving people advice through knowledge and wisdom and information, that's because you have a lot of healing energy that you must share, and you got a lot of good intuition. So when you dream, your dreams are probably very vivid if you remember them, right? Yeah. So you got to pay attention to your dream. You should have a dream journal and write down the key things that your dreams are telling you, and start implementing them in the real world. Okay, in this world, because life is but a dream. You got to remember that. All right, my brother. All right, my brother. Well, thank you very much for calling, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, peace. Yes. Okay. So now, whoa, who that?
Do a shout out.
Sure, you can shout out somebody. Who you want to shout out? Who listening?
I want to shout out my company.
Yeah. She got her own company. She got her own health company, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the name of your company? Please tell them what so we can shout it out and put it in my description, Bob. What is it?
All right. So everyone can go to www.pedalwise.com.
I'm gonna write it now. Pedalwise.com. She handles women's stuff, right? Tell about the women's stuff.
Women's health.
Is that how you spell it? Am I got it? PETAL.
Yes. www.
This is her website. This is her website.
And I've been doing this for 10 years.
10 years. Mm-hmm.
We've been helping hundreds. I don't know if we're at.
Yep, thousands. Yeah, thousands now.
Okay, thousands.
Yeah, thousands now.
Of women all over the world with menstrual issues, fibroids, endometriosis, ovarian cysts, everything that has to deal with the womb. And sorry, I'm not exactly presentable, right? I just came from the gym.
Girl. She just came from the gym. We was all working out.
And I just want to say that just focus on your health. You know, everything else that he said for 2019, but focus on your health. It doesn't make sense, to be suffering in this year.
That's true.
We're talking to 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60-year-old people. Take control of your own health and take that into your own hands. Control your destiny.
That's right.
When it comes to your health. So if you're suffering with any type of womb issues whatsoever, anything that has to do with your uterus, your fallopian tubes, your actual ovaries, visit www.pedalwise.com. And if you have any questions, email us. I'm one of the main person who responds to the emails, but we've been in business for over 10 years. It's so much to talk about, but it's a wonderful, wonderful company. I'm so proud of it. And everything is organic, of course. We only deal with organic.
I mean, even the bags you send it in.
Yes, even the packaging is made from biodegradable, recyclable, and organic materials. You'll see that as well. So your health means a lot to me. So www.pedalwise.com. Yes,
That's Chewy. That's Chewy. That's a little dog. That we use in Jamaica. We call it a pum pum magnet. Hey, women be looking at me when I walk this dog. Like, son, I love the dog, but I ain't getting one. But let me say one more thing before I go. Y'all just got my Cash App. And like I said, go to pedalwise.com, pedalwise.com. in this number 3 year, it's all about expanding your might, expanding your brand, and expanding yourself as much as you can, mind, body, and soul. Remember, the 2 and 0 is the number of the awakening. I'm doing 2019 now. 2 and 0 is the number of the awakening. Being careful of the judgments you make. It's also a number of this whole 2000s that we've been in it, but now we're at 2019. This deals with also new purpose, new plans for life in this whole 2000. If you notice, since the 2000 got in, it's gotten very emotional. But it's been like a perverted emotion instead of a balanced emotion, because 2 deals with balance, the balance of male and female, but this is more of a feminine energy. It's understanding that men have to support the feminine energy to either balance it out with their masculine energy in this year, because we had a whole many years of male energy from the 1800s, the 1700s, and the 1900s. We've had a lot of that. But this time we need to balance it out and see how we work in harmony. But it's been perverted now because they're destroying the Me Too movement. All these crazy movements have destroyed a lot of the balance. And you know, but we're not going to get into that. We're going to get into what the number 3 year from this person, not Alfred Hitchcock, but Helen Hitchcock. I think they're related. But it says the vibration of the 3 year, the year when social life is uppermost in the minds of most individuals, that the social life of each other, you got to be more, but it has to be on a more positive level. It can't be a social life just by social media. Yes, social media is going to be adding more to it, but we got to start dictating more positive stuff on the social media if we want to offset the negative. Like Bob Marley used to say, the people that's doing the negative never goes to sleep. So why are we, as people that want to be positive, are not working as hard as they are? We have to shut this balance. We have to balance this thing out, because everything is about balance. And then it goes to say that there will be expansion in theaters and places of entertainment. This year is about expansion of theaters and places of entertainment. That's why my year, I'm going to be producing lectures with plays, theatrical plays also, but they're going to be plays with meaning. And then I'll have a lecturer speak on what you just seen in the play, because they're going to be professional, whether it's mental health, whether it's child abuse, whatever that, like she understands that also, dealing with students and children and all that. You always have to have, so I want to be able to bring out that one woman play, that one man play, and then have a professional speaker come and speak and do what we have to do. And what book is that? What book are you talking about? Did you talk about your book? You say anything about
No,
Is your book online? Is your book online?
We need to do another run of it.
Okay, your book is not online.
Publish another run.
Yeah, she got a very good book. I gave it to my daughter who's studying to be a nurse. Very good book, but she's going to revise that and put that right back out. But again, this year is about expansion in theaters and places of entertainment, but also the negative they're going to talk about, the lower frequency, restlessness and recklessness will be noticeable in the year 2019. Recklessness and restlessness. People be all on the edge. So you got to be very mindful in number 12 year, because of the 3, and 3 deals with scandals. So paying attention to what's happening. If you notice, the scandals been starting from September going away all the way through. It's because in September, October, those are the sneak peek months of what was supposed to come. So anytime we get to September or October of any year, that's telling you what. If you start seeing a lot of shootings happening, a lot of killings, a lot of scandals start popping up, guess what? That's even in 2018, you start seeing scandals. Of course, you started seeing, especially in September, they started coming out against Russell. It started coming out against this politician. They started going against this person. They start revealing the scandals, and more is coming in this year. Look out. Also, there may be a tendency for you to scatter your talents. This is a time when you're supposed to hone all of your expansive talents and put them to work, put them in order, because 3 is also the number of scattering, just like the number 5. They can be scattered brain and scattered all over the place. They'll talk a good talk, but they never do a goddamn thing because they scatter. If you're going to be a writer born under the number 3 or in the number 3 year, write and produce it. All writers, go to createspace.com. Go to lulu.com.
Oh, I need a writer.
Yes,
Does any of your listeners an author can write or good authors?
You mean anybody?
For my next book.
Oh, you need. Oh, she
I
needs.
need
She needs a ghostwriter or
Yes.
somebody to support writer for
A
her next
co-writer.
book. A co-writer for her
I
next
need a
book.
good
So if you're a
co-writer.
good co-writer, hey, this is the person to contact. You can go to Pedalwise and hit you up in your email over there, right? You got an email on
They
that?
can hit me up for that. They can hit me up at omedwoman.
OMED,
OMED.
woman,
Yes.
woman,
Woman.
woman,
MAN.
MAN, right?
At gmail.com.
at Gmail.
I need somebody to
At
help
Gmail.
write my sci-fi book.
She writing a sci-fi book and she looking for somebody
Based
that
on my
can
work at NASA.
base. You want to say that? Based on your work at NASA, she worked at NASA. Now that's interesting because this guy was also a NASA worker. This guy worked at NASA. This numerologist right here, Michael Brill, was a NASA worker for the government for like 10 years. So what is a numerologist doing at NASA? Everything is numbers.
That's right.
That's why I stopped playing. Okay, I'm going to get out of this.
Somebody asked what the name of one of those books were, and they also asked for my website again.
Her website is up there, Pedalwise.
Pedalwise.com.
Her website for women's health, Pedalwise.com. And that's her website. If you want to get my book, you can go on Amazon.
Velvet, please hit me up and send somebody to me. I need somebody who can write
and Kindle.
Sci-fi. They need to be able to write sci-fi. Please. The book is written. However, I need a good editor and somebody that can kind of co-author along with me. Okay, so if they have experience with sci-fi, the nonfiction has already been written, and I'm not going. I don't know.
Velvet said, "No problem, sis."
Thank you so much. I need somebody.
That's her email.
Write stories.
Right, so
Yes.
she's serious now. She's serious about producing her
The
stuff.
manuscript is done. However, I need someone that can refine it. I am not that writer. I'm not someone that knows how to weave stories. But someone who can do that, I would really appreciate for 2019.
You heard what the lady said, all right? Okay, so
Yes.
family, are you born March 30th? Okay, that's your Aries 3-3. Okay, bang. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. You're in an 8-year cycle, going into a 9-year cycle. Again, paying attention to your money, being careful of the circle you keep. Also being very mindful of getting into your detox, but you're about to go into a cleansing cycle right before your birthday. So please count backwards from your birthday, from the 30th, count backwards 52 days, and you'll be going into a critical cleansing cycle. That means you got to look under your bed and get rid of all that garbage under your bed. If you eat and throw food under it, get rid of it. If you are one that keeps stuff too much, you want to clear out your bed, clear out your closet, clear out your garage, clear out wherever, because you want to be open for the new beginning that's coming for you right on your birthday. Remember, everyone's birthday is their personal new year. Everyone's birthday is their personal new year, not January 1st, not March 22nd, April. Your personal new year is your birthday. So before your birthday, your critical cleansing cycle says to clean out before your birthday during your critical cleansing cycle, so you can be ready for your repetition cycle that comes on your birthday. Your repetition cycle is 52 days after your birthday. In your birthday, after your birthday, that starts that repetition cycle. It breaks it all. That's very good to understand. So you can build your reputation, send your resume. You want a new job, you want to do something. Those are the good repetition cycle. 52 days after your birthday, 52 days before your birthday is a critical cleansing cycle. So you're cleansing before your birthday. Everything has a cycle. Just like your Bible says, to everything there's a season, there's a time for everything. All of us have this time and season and cycle. We need to learn to use it just like the universe uses it in harmony today. All right. I love you. I respect you. Cash app me or text me your full name and date of birth. You can pay by Cash App or PayPal. You can look on the description page in this YouTube broadcast, and you'll see all that you need to pay for a reading. Remember, I do 35 minutes, a minimum of an hour. Get them recorded, because when I start to run it down, believe me, you don't want to not miss it, because your hands can't write fast enough unless you write shorthand or you work at the courtroom as a stenographer. Yes, a stenographer. So think about that. So if you want to do that reading with me, please, especially for 2019 going on and beyond, Hey, I might be on Brother Richard's show in a couple days, or no. He's been bigging me up, so I know he wants me to bet. But I still advertise on Rich because it's all about circulating your funds, family. If you want funds to come back to you, circulate funds with good intentions. Good intentions, good method, because this is about expansion this year. Expand on your
Spread
funds
love.
and spread love.
Spread
Da,
love.
da, da.
Yes.
Spread love. Da, da, da. I gotta be like Tate 6. I'm out of here. I gotta get out of here before her husband come and beat me up. I'm just joking. My brother, he's a good brother. He's a great brother. Aries. You ready? All right. So I see y'all later. Y'all be safe. And remember, people, friend me on Instagram. What's your Instagram? Your Instagram is still up there?
Yeah.
Pedalwise, right?
It's on, yeah, I think it's on there, Pedalwise.
Pedalwise.
I'm sorry, I'm so not active on it.
But at
I
least
be
friend
working,
it. You can still
okay?
friend it. Pedalwise on Instagram. King Simon on
Just go
Instagram.
to
King
the
Simon
website.
Production. Yeah, go to the website, pedalwise.com. But King Simon Productions. Twitter, King Simon Prod. That's PROD, King Simon Prod. Facebook, MC Simon on Facebook, because King Simon is filled. Or go to King Simon Productions. That's my public page, and everybody can go on that. And I love you, I respect you. And remember, it's all about the numerversity, man. It's my numerversity, because I'm a numovator. I like to motivate through numbers, my friend. So I love they call me Jose, the motivator. Yo, I love y'all. I respect y'all. Stay healthy, stay focused, and y'all be at peace. I'm out. Oh,